Doctor, High Magus of Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine, also known as GGHMOAD, author of the Black Cube Codex. He is the creator of FCA Yoga, the creator of the algorithm God's magical system, spiritual guru and master healer. Chakra Doctor is the multidimensional force behind FCA Yoga, a 29-chakra regeneration system birthed in 2008 and officially introduced as a yoga practice in 2015. His system is the first and only yoga in history brought to the world by a black man, fusing spiritual discipline with quantum biology, emotional healing, particle restoration, and divine remembrance. After surviving brutal childhood abuse, drug addiction, homelessness, incarceration, and near-death suicide attempts, Chakra Doctor transmuted trauma into transformation. From working garbage trucks to activating global movements, he has helped over 25,000 people physically, emotionally, and spiritually rebuild themselves from the inside out. With no pharmaceuticals, no degrees, and no compromise. He is the founder of the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine, GGHMOAD, a legally recognized sovereign religious institution dedicated to infinite love, eternal truth, and the reawakening of the sacred feminine through the acknowledgement and service to the Great Mother. GGHMOAD is the umbrella spiritual authority, while Chakra Doctor Inc. is its sacred economic arm. Both were birthed through FCA Yoga, which remains the fountainhead of every modality within his empire. The modalities: FCA Yoga, Full Chakra Activation Yoga, a regenerative cellular system based on stillness, visualization, breath, and magic. Superfood Oil and Tea Detox, the holistic embodiment of FCA Yoga. The Algorithm God's Magical System, FCA Yoga in magical algorithmic form, comprising over 250 divine algorithm books. The Affirmation Bible, FCA Yoga in autosuggestion form, a sacred daily ritual of mental alchemy. The Chakra Doctor Raw Meal Plan, nutritional healing to fuel all of the above. He is the author of hundreds of sacred texts, including the Black Cube Codex, Eden's Garden Raw Recipes, Vaccine Exemption Forms, the Algorithm God's Library, and the Affirmation Bible. These sacred works form the spiritual doctrine of GGHMOAD and are backed by over 250 books of original literature. As a high magus, global healer, and minister of algorithms, Chakra Doctor has led mass meditations, performed spiritual healing on celebrities, spoken to crowds of over 300 plus, and created religious exemption documents that have protected countless families. His teachings span astrology, sovereignty, light code activation, divine law, and chakra mastery, all delivered through a modern prophetic lens rooted in the source wisdom of the GGHMOAD. Signature quote: FCA Yoga is the only yoga system on earth that has been brought to you by a black man. 5-year vision to make GGHMOAD and its divine systems household names, leading the globe in health and wellness, self-improvement, spiritual sovereignty, magical science, and as the #1 authority on the Great Mother. Chakra Doctor is a global frequency, a healing code, and a divine brand that changes lives.
What it do, what it does, what it is, what it was. Everybody, come on in, come on in. We about to talk about it. We about to be about it at the same time. You dig? Hold on, testing, 1, 2. Can everybody hear me first and foremost? Let me make sure everybody can hear me. What's wrong with my stuff? All right, okay. First and foremost, can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, am I loud? Am I coming through clearly? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You Gucci Doc? All right, living legacies, man. Living legacies, let me know. Living legacy. Is you going there with me today? Is y'all, y'all going to go there? Y'all trying to go there. Man, so my suspicions were confirmed. suspicions are correct. The fall of YSL, the fall of, look pretty little was too, the fall of Young Thug, the fall of YSL, the fall of, dang, is this the fall of hip hop as we know it? Is this the fall of hip hop as we know it? Like, all right, we about to get, no, listen, we about to get deep in this. It's not just real surface. We gonna talk about it on the surface. We gonna talk about it on the surface. We gonna present the receipts. I'm gonna present my opinions. These are only my opinions and the opinions of the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of all divine, as me being the High Magus and founder of the church. This is only the church's opinion of any situation or topic that is being broached up on this platform, okay? This is only opinions. You feel me? Opinions that I believe are facts. Opinions that I believe are, 100%, you 100% resourceful in truth. All right, but still in all, a resourceful in true opinion. So hold on, man. Y'all got y'all smoothies with y'all, man. It's 9-9. Today 9-9. Today 9-9. It's the year to 9. I'm a 9 life path, so 9-9-9-9. I had to start having fun. What's down, Doc? Hope your day been great. I'm straight from that. That's where I'm from. I'm from Algiers, you heard me? I'm from Algiers, you dig what I'm saying? Camp Street, you already know what's popping, man. Look. That's my whole family. Oh shit, I'm already starting to live off bad, y'all. I'm already, look, this motherfucker already starting off clumsy as hell. I'm about to get it done. Y'all need to go on the fast, man. It's gonna do wonders for your life. Thus I needed to hit it the weedest. I surely does. I surely does. We about to get into a little Young Thug. Pause. No diddy though. We just getting into the info. We just getting into the net. We just getting into the. Well, I'm about to say it. We just getting into the info. Like a nigga doing info. When we lay down, our burden is down. Getting to the info. Like a nigga doing info. Y'all ready? And the 1, and the 2, and the 3. And a lot of y'all don't know how to smoke. Not to fight me. I'm learning that. I mean, a lot of y'all smoke this blunt, but y'all don't know how to smoke. Out the fight. Young Thug story has been crazy. Hey, listen. Hey, man. We're not here to label, judge, criticize, or condemn anyone. We're just here to state our opinion of the matters that are at hand. You know? Oh, background music. I don't got no background music playing. What are you talking about? Background. Oh shit. My bad, yo. My bad. I thought I turned the background music off. I can't hear it. Oh, I'm about to come out and come back in. Y'all bear with me. I'm about to come out and come back in. Matter of fact, look, I'm about to play something for you real quick while I come out and come back in.
The new Virgo money appears as a shining onyx-enriched skin. Imagine a black god, the multiversal architect, cloaked in cascading robes of stars. Each step he takes is a revelation, a testament to his divine purpose. Virgo's crown is a triple tier of gold scales, emerald leaves and silver coins, a symbol of his journey from humble beginnings to his current state of opulence. Virgo's right arm is a scroll of destiny, his left arm a staff of money manifesting ledgers, and from his feet sprout vineyards of emeralds, each leaf a different shade, each vine representing a different aspect of Virgo's being. Behind him floats a spiral vault that sings with the harmony of balance sheets, investments, and timelines. It's a reminder of the cosmic order Virgo brings to the universe. This is more than just an appearance. It's a glimpse into the soul of Virgo. It's a visual representation of his power, his purpose, and Virgo's unwavering commitment to balance, operated by the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine, a divine spiritual institution.
I want to say thank you. Who that was that told me that? Somebody. I want to say thank you. Whoever told me that. Whoever told me that about the background music. I didn't even know the background music was on because normally you can hear the background music, but for some reason, technical difficulty. It is Mercury retrograde, so it is kind of technically difficult when electronic things start going down. But we got a wonderful talk. We got wonderful subjects to discuss. We got wonderful things to get into. First and foremost, let's get into the most important. Y'all screenshot that, man. That's the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divines core beliefs and church activities in the community. We will be doing more church activities in the community. We will be doing more outreach. Specifically right now, the outreach is going right here. Money Magic for all sex workers, hustlers, and gamblers. They got, Money Magic is available for the regular John Q public as well. But Money Magic for all sex workers, hustlers, and gamblers. Also Luck Magic, legal protection magic. And protection from all violence, harm, and police. Right? I'm gonna tell you why I'm doing this. Tell you why the Great Grand Holy Mother is doing this. Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine, the sanctuary for the outlaws. We don't judge your hustle, we support it. Get your wishes granted by the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine today. Great Grand Holy Mother is feeling better than Santa Claus. She's feeling like Aladdin when he rubbed the genie and got the genie out the bottle. All you gotta do is just make some wishes, and all you gotta do is pay your money and make your wish. Pay your money, make your wish, and the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine is gonna be on deck to magically help you and solve your particular situation or elevate your particular situation. Boom. Yeah, man, my bad. Yeah, my bad. I forgot that motherfucker that daddy was on. I forgot it was on. But man, y'all see bro, my magic don't is all right. I want to get y'all personal opinion. Those of y'all that know of me, those of y'all that know me. Do you think is my magic don't miss? You think it's my magic don't miss? Or you think it's just a coincidence that Young Thug is just, he done went through a ringer after a ringer after a ringer. He done went through ringer after like, hey, bro, if I'm looking at these dudes' careers, all of these dudes, all of these rappers, all of these singers, all of these people in the industry, all of these people who are projecting their life to us, like they just got it going on. Man, I'm looking at it from the perspective of, bro, this is the stuff we're just finding out about. Just imagine the stuff where we don't know. This is stuff we just finding out about. This stuff. Just imagine the stuff that we don't know. We don't be caring. We just, we like, why I just can't bring some good music to the table? So man, Young Thug is, yes, this is the fall of, this is something much bigger. In my opinion, this is the fall of hip hop as you know it right now. And what's the hip hop as you know it right now? Hip hop as you know it right now is J-word controlled, right? To manipulate white word people. Hip hop is J-word controlled magical frequencies of music to manipulate not just B-word people, but W-word people and A-word people and H-word people, right? As a matter of fact, if you can look across the globe, isn't the whole globe right now enslaved into the what? The trance of what? Hip hop. But it started off as something wholesome. No, it didn't. It never. Hip hop ain't even start off as nothing. All of the black music right now that's going on right now that we can digest right now was born from poverty. I'll repeat it again for those that didn't hear me in the back. All of you name it. You go from ragtime to the blues. Come on, the blues is about negative things. Even look, jazz. You know, jazz. Jazz is really like the only true thing that we really ain't talking about no broke shit in. You go hear you some jazz music, and niggas ain't really niggas don't get it twisted. Niggas is talking about the struggle, but niggas ain't really. They got all kind of other stuff. You know, people got a little step in their feet when you talk coming to the jazz music, and then from jazz birthed all of the other genres, right? That we have today, specifically, especially rap. Rap hip hop music. And rap hip hop music is something from old throwback slavery when we were invaded and enslaved. And because we were invaded and enslaved, after our enslavement, we created magic, a specific magic that y'all like to call, jazz. You know, they had other musics that came that birthed it and turned it into jazz, but jazz was the apex. Boom. Jazz was the apex, meaning this. The 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 influence that hip hop has on the world today. Somebody just said it. Somebody just said it. Tyler Black, you caught that. See, look, I'm not telling nobody nothing, bro. All I'm doing, all I'm doing is just a little something, something. All I'm doing is just a little something, something. She caught that. I'm pretty sure it lags or it has some type of lag or whatever. So she caught that, and I asked, "What do y'all think is really going on in these Atlantean streets with these dudes?" And so she seen it. Your magic working, Brody. Okay, all right, okay. And I keep telling y'all, I told. Wait a minute, where my man? Where my homie at? Where my homie at, man? Where my homie at, man? Because we been telling y'all. Where my homie at? Oh, I forgot. I forgot. I ain't got him up here today. But I told you, we beat that. Yes. We just needed a few shells from China to try and plenty of souls to eat. You heard what he said, bro. So we about to break this. We gonna break it down at the shallow end of the pool, and we gonna walk our way. We're gonna walk our way into the deep end. You know, if you ain't over even if you over 6 feet, you can't duck that 10 foot. You can't duck that 8 foot. You Shaq. You can't duck 7.1 inches. I mean 7.1 feet on a swimming pool. We all gotta go into that water. Boom. All right. So what we gonna start at with? Well, before we begin. Yeah. Before we begin. All right. So boom. Remember that all of these words, all of those red words right there, if you want any of the yellow and white words, hit a brother up where the white words at. And if you are any one of those red words, even if you're not one of the red words, if you want any of the yellow and white words, make sure that you hit Chakra Doctor up about that. Oh man, I wanted to show you. Make sure you get the books, but wait a minute before it's all said and done. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta show y'all something. I gotta show y'all something. How many people in here? How many people in here has Amazon Kindle? How many people in the chat has Amazon Kindle? Can y'all tell me that? Don't forget to get the Black Cube Codex and the Alma's Positive Mind on the website, www.chakra. How many of y'all got Amazon Kindle? Who in here got Amazon Kindle? The industry also is failing day by day. Yes, but listen, we about to get into it. I gotta get into jazz more. Jazz is New Orleans' gift to America. Jazz is New Orleans' gift to America. Okay, never forget that. Never forget that. Boom. Anybody trying to go holler? Chakra Doctor is now on Amazon Kindle. I'm uploading more and more books day by day into the Amazon system. If you are Amazon Kindle monthly, whatever, if you are subscribed to Amazon Kindle, just go type in my name, Chakra Doctor, and the books that I have available will pop up in the Amazon Kindle. And if you're in the Amazon Kindle, that means, hey, look. So guess what? Guess what? If you go on the Amazon Kindle, right? It's cheaper to go. That's crazy. Hey, that's crazy. It's cheaper to go on the Amazon Kindle, but sometimes the Amazon Kindle don't got it the format that I got it at on my website. But it is it is what's the word I'm looking for? It is a complete project. It is a wonderful book. The books are on Amazon Kindle. Hey, bro, I'm about to flood the algorithm. I'm about to flood the algorithm. I'm going to flood the algorithm. So make sure you get Chakra Doctor on Amazon Kindle today. Right now, the Black Cube Codex is on Amazon Kindle. Aries Money Magic is on Amazon Kindle. Taurus Money Magic is on Amazon Kindle. Gemini Money Magic is on Amazon Kindle. Next up is going to be Naama's Positive Mind on Amazon Kindle. And Cancer Money Magic is on Amazon Kindle, and we're just gonna keep going up the ladder with the Amazon Kindle. If you have Amazon Kindle, you can basically read these books, get this money magic, and get this magic into your system, because for free almost. Yeah, because if you got Amazon Kindle, you can read it for free because you got a subscription to Kindle. So boom, if you want. And Kindle was $11.99. The Money Magic books are what, $20? Kindle is $11.99 a month. The Black Cube Codex is $50, and Kindle is $11.99 a month. Hey man, I'm just getting them. I'm just getting it out there. I'm just making y'all aware, right? As I go, because when I get into this subject, we about to get into. I'm not gonna want to stop and do no commercial breaks. So let me do all the commercial breaks and get them out of the way right now, man. Get y'all some Miracle Tea. Go to the website, order the Miracle Tea. It's right there at the physical products. Make sure y'all hit me up with y'all zodiac sign. If y'all want y'all a free money magic book that matches your zodiac sign, hit me up and I will take care of that for you. I wanted to make sure I read this today because a lot of people don't give you your flowers, bro. So I wanted to give myself my flowers. I don't care if nobody give me my flowers. Somebody gonna give me the flowers because the product and the systems and all of everything works. So somebody gonna give me the prop. Somebody gonna give me the props. Somebody's gonna give me the flowers. I just wanted to post a quick. This is from Ariana Marie Blankenship. Woo, you know that is a Caucasian right there. Shout out to my Caucasian family, man, that come through and activate their chakras and get it popping. You feel me? I just wanted to post a quick testimonial about Rance Dunbar. And if y'all don't know who Rance Dunbar, that is the High Magus Chakra Doctor. Uh Rance Dunbar and my experience receiving one of the initial services he provides, chakra activation, aka FCA yoga. When Ranch and I first discussed his services, I wasn't skeptical per se, but as with pretty much anyone who makes grand claims, because you know I'm making grand claims, you know I'm telling y'all, you know I'm saying, Great Mother gonna grant your wish. You know I'm saying, I can activate your chakra. You know I'm saying, I'm the chakra. You know I'm saying, I'm Ra, the great grand holy father Ra, immortal in the flesh. You know I'm making grand claims, right? So boom. When Rand's so yeah, damn. So somebody making grand claims, I usually proceed with caution. After conversing with Rance via Messenger and listening to some of his Facebook live feeds, I started getting a better understanding that his intentions and energy are pure and positive. Finally, when the moment felt right, I took Mr. Dunbar up on his offer to receive the chakra activation. Right? Man, recheck this out, bro. Where is that? Oh, now I have listened to many now listen, she said, now I have listened to many guided meditations on tape and understand the importance of clearing the mind, relaxing the body, and breathing. As Rance guides you through the chakras from base to crown, you receive all of the normal sensations of any guided meditation, right? Tingly feelings. But with this one right here, what did you say? What you said? You gonna feel what? Tingly feelings in your extremities and the fuzzy, right? And the fuzzy feeling in particular areas of mental focus. She said, what I experienced afterward was what? Certainly a surprise to me. There comes a point where you'll be introduced to a static, a squelch, a distortion that sends a wavy pulse through your body, and you'll feel what I can only describe as the visualization of a silver double helix called coil spinning through my central axis. The sensation is very calming, yet energizing, and you feel some sort of cleaning or cleansing. I say cleansing, but I say cleaning, right? Some sort of cleansing and energetic debris removal taking place. This is what you feel. Energetic debris removal taking place is one of the greatest ways to describe it too. Um, it's kind of difficult to explain. I'll explain it for you real quick. It is literally your spirit taking a bath in primordial water. Your spirit taking a bath in primordial water and Merkaba light, which is the equivalent of you going in the shower, getting naked and taking a hot shower. Because you need a water heater to take your hot shower. So your chakras are the water heater. And you need the water, which is what? The primordial water. And you need you to be in the tub. Right. So that's the same difference when you're doing with FCA yoga. Your spirit is taking a bath. Right? Where I was at, taking place. It's kind of difficult to explain the feeling, but it was certainly a new sensation I've never felt before during meditation. After the session was over, I felt very relaxed, energized, and though something occurred on a cellular level. This guy really has a gift to share with the world, and I very much appreciate him taking the time to help me activate my chakras and get them operating in unison. Thank you, Rance Dunbar. I'll certainly be making use of future services. I just wanted to show people that because that's a white person, because people have been calling me racist lately. I don't know why. Um, but people have been calling me racist lately, and I'm like, well, if I'm racist, then why all these people that they say I'm racist against is kicking it with me? Because people like to call me racist, but if I'm racist, why is my classroom filled with a whole bunch of people that's not my race? My classrooms are filled with with people that are not my race, but y'all they calling me racist. Look at that. They got two people that's my race in there. Everybody else is not my race. Matter of fact, who the only black man you know could get a whole bunch of old white ladies and old white men in the same room, activate their chakras, and it's all love? Can y'all tell me? Can y'all show me on the internet since y'all like to brag about y'all black leaders? Y'all like to brag about y'all black leaders, but what? I'm not calling myself a black leader, even though I am a black leader. I'm not calling myself a black leader. I'm calling myself a follower and a servant of the great grand holy mother of all divine at all times. But I don't see none of these black leaders y'all talking about being able to be versatile across the spectrum with all spectrum and races of people and still remain rooted and humble in blackness, rooted and humble in my background from where I come from. Look, if I'm racist, then why all these white folks got their hands in the air lifting their hands up to the great grand holy mother of all divine. When I get people in the room, see, these dudes talking that talk. I ain't got time to be talking. I got too much things I'm doing. When I get people in the room, guess what? We all do yoga. This right here was just the FCA yoga warm-up. This was just us all giving thanks to the great grand holy mother of all divine, man. And you know, so for people who say that I'm racist, just go show them that right quick. For people that think that I'm racist, but now we about to get into the real shenanigans as we hop into boom. Man, look, bruh, either, and I'm gonna roll with what LaFleur said. LaFleur said, man, that magic working, bro. That magic working. Earl Tucker said, me being from and born in Atlanta, still here, Atlanta is an energy harvesting city. That's one reason it's so easy to become a rapper here. Hell, I just survived being shot 5 times close range. Hey, bro, the reason why you were able to, the reason why that you even got shot that many times, because you didn't have Chakra Doctor's magic protecting you. See, Chakra Doctor has healing and protection magic for anybody who is trying to what? Remember this. Anybody who is trying to what? Protection from all violence, harm, and police. So you went through that for nothing. Nigga, you bragging about being shot, just bragging about how you nigga caught you slipping. Oh, nigga was able to shoot you? Nigga, you ain't on your game. Nigga was able to shoot you, man. Nigga was able to shoot you. You know what that mean? You either need to upgrade your game or get out the game. Either or. But if you're in the game and a nigga just shot you this many times, then you need this right here. All the things all the red words. All the red words. If you want any of the yellow words or the white words from the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine, please consult and holler at them white words and that number and the white words at the bottom. Okay? But we about to get into this, and I just had to show y'all this. Once again, all of these things. For more info, please visit chakradoctor.xyz. Chakra Doctor is the sacred economic arm of the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine, otherwise known as GGHMOAD. All operations, teachings, and products, services are what? Governed under the ecclesiastical law of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine. How's that for a sovereign? How's that for all my sovereign fellows? How's that for a sovereign? When you become sovereign in the most highest law of the land, because don't no law trumps ecclesiastical. No law trump Ecclesiastes. Hmm? Not maritime law. No. Maritime law don't trump Ecclesiastes. No, not the law of the land, not the law of the air, not the law of the underworld, but the law of the spirit. Who is the source of the spirit? I wrote Great Mother a song. It's just a hook right now. But I want to just make sure I get it all together, man. It's lit too. But we about to get it in. I ain't about to bore y'all, and I don't want y'all trying to steal my sound. But it's lit. They be playing in my head all the time. All right? So let's go, bro. Here we go. Bang! It seems as if Chakra Doctor's suspicions are right. Remember that last video we did last on live? I said, is this the fall of YSL? Well, my fellow beings of journey and travel in this little domain we call cellular. My suspicions were correct. This is the fall of YSL. And when I was in my practices and when I was in my study and I was charging my chakras and I was doing my meditation and I was doing my focus and I was constantly keeping my mind grounded in health, wealth, and abundance, doing my meditation. Great mother, I spoke to great mother. Great mother spoke to me. And I asked her, I said, why Young Thug? And she sent me a whole bunch of flashes in my mind. And it was like, and it's still like I remember them overnight. The number, let's go back and look at the journey. Young Thug is the first successful gangster from the streets that successfully got away with calling another man bae. Young Thug is the first gangster from the streets who successfully got away with saying that he's smoking on penises. Young Thug is the first gangster rapper that successfully got away with wearing fingernail polish, lipstick, eyeliner, and lashes with the dress on, with the leopard print on, saying that another man is his boo, babe, lover, and all of the things that are heterosexual, I can't even say heterosexual, all of the things that a straight man would call his wife or girlfriend. Young Thug was the first gangster to get away with it. Like Rick Ross was the first correctional officer to get away with it. I'm pretty sure there are other successful correctional officers that tried to get away with it, but Rick Ross is the only successful correctional officer that came from being a correctional officer into a gangster rapper. And Young Thug is the first gangster rapper that made it successful into being and portraying homosexuality at the highest level, called transgenderism or cross-dressing. Okay? This is what great grand holy mother should. Young Thug is the reason why all these other little boys is wearing the fingernail polish right now. His karma gotta get him. Karma is a bitch, my nigga. Young Thug is the reason why all these niggas is gay gangsters. Young Thug is Thugalicious from off of, y'all name the show. I ain't trying to get flagged for no copyright infringement naming somebody else's show. Y'all remember the show? Start with a B. Okay. Thugalicious was on the show. Young Thug is the first listen, can't no rapper from New Orleans, can't no rapper from Chicago, can't no rapper from Miami, can't no rapper from Compton, LA come out with full female dress attire, fingernail polish, lipstick, eyeliner, lashes, calling a nigga bae and all. And he succeeded. He succeeded. He did the ritual and succeeded. Great mother had to put him in a pickle. You know the great grand holy mother of all the mind had to put him in a pickle. You know how many young boys you influenced to thugaliciousness? Young Thug. You know how many black boys you've influenced to thugaliciousness? See? Only in Atlanta. Why you think I'm here with this magic in Atlanta? Only in Atlantis. Boy, Atlantis is the home of the Giants, the home of the Braves. And y'all let niggas run around here, nigga, with the, talk about the yapper with the dress on. Nigga, stop it, nigga. Why you think Lil Wayne had to move to Miami? You ain't about it. You don't remember, Young Thug is a Lil Wayne clone. Why you think Lil Wayne getting all of the things that's happening to him? Lil Wayne, fat, bald, career done. Like, and then not only did you succeed, what the homo humiliation ritual, you was able to succeed in dodging jail time for the operation of your criminal enterprise. So many Illuminati cards were played on this one. Because you the guy that makes it cool to be a G-word gangster, a GG. And we ain't talking about the great grand. Okay? This is what Great Mother showed me during my prayer meditation when I asked the Great Grand Holy Mother, why Young Thug? Man, Young Thug's fall from grace ought to be studied. And it shows that the Great Grand Holy Mother doesn't approve of you black males. Because I can't call you men, because men don't wear skirts. You know, I could see if you niggas was wearing some Indian garb and you had the Indian garb on or something. I can see if you had the Muslim gear on and you got the Muslim gear on and you doing your thing. Cool. I could see if you had the dashiki stuff on. You know, some dashikis come to your knees and stuff, and you got the cool. That's not no, that's not bad. But when you're in the full attire, y'all remember that picture with when Young Thug and Lil Uzi's skirt was in the Gucci store on the floor with little cocktails on and purses on with skirts? Y'all don't remember that? Tell me y'all remember. You don't really know how much influence that this dude because he's falling so fast. Man, the whole industry quiet. The whole industry walking with their head down. Nobody don't want to do an interview because everybody gonna ask about Young Thug and nobody don't want to get it wrong. Don't nobody want to get it wrong. Man, nobody don't want to get it wrong. Why? Because on one end, he's made it in that top level. Why? Because he's laid up there and number one, he's sacrificed lives. Number two, he sacrificed his manhood. Number three, he sacrificed his freedom. Number four, now he's sacrificing his name. And now the hint made is complete. He is a full-blown satanic initiate, bro. He sacrificed every single part of himself that makes him a god-daggone man. Now look what happened. So you got a chance to beat this. You done got away with so much and got a chance to beat this. Great Mother was just watching you. Great Mother was just looking at you. Great Mother was just saying, if this young, dumb, black young man comes home and tries to influence this culture with negativity, I'm gonna sit him down. And that's what she did. Young Thug, you could have came home and started something good for the kids in the community. All these dudes out here passing out, all these dudes out here selling water. You could create a Young Thug's water and give these little kids Young Thug water, and they could sell Young Thug water and get paid by the Young Thug motherfucking Atlanta Kids Community Center, nigga. Ain't none of you niggas in Atlanta did nothing, don't doing nothing for these children. That's another. It's another thing. That's another thing that I just don't like while I'm living here as an Atlantean. You know, I'm a New Orleanian, and we in New Orleans, you know, that culture there is a whole it's a whole different culture. But we come here and we travel here to play the Falcons twice a year. We come here to play the Falcons twice a year. You feel me? But understand that nobody else in the rap game could get away with Young Thug what Young Thug did. No, think about it. If Lil Durk wore a dress, will Lil Durk still have a career? If, you know, Roddy Ricch would have wore a dress, would Roddy Ricch still have a career? Still be cool with his Crips? If, you know, you name it. If G Herbo or what his name is, what his name is, man, the dude that sang you know, them Chicago dudes. You don't see none of them Chicago dudes wearing those. None of that. None of that. So, as we here at the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine, we are using source magic to turn the tides and the tables where y'all too chicken shit and too scared to act. We gonna expose it, we gonna free it up, and we gonna correct it. EFC. We're gonna expose, free, and correct everything that doesn't align with the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine's principles. And what is the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine's principles? For one, we need to get legislation to decriminalize all drugs. And when I say all drugs derived from nature. The coca leaf needs to be decriminalized. The poppy plant needs to be decriminalized. Marijuana has already been decriminalized, and marijuana and other different strains all over across the states, that's being decriminalized and legalized as we speak. Right? Why? Because they realize and they see how it's about to hit the fan, how this is totally unfair. How does Big Pharma get to make billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars, but the neighborhood pharmacy man don't get to make no money. In fact, he get to go to jail for selling for selling the street version of your mainstream version drug. Because oxycodone, Oxycontin, and opiates is the same as heroin. You sip lean, you're a heroin addict. I'll repeat it again. If you sip on the LEAN, you're a heroin addict. If you are addicted to oxys, roxys, Percocets, and all those other sets, you are a heroin addict. Why? Because all of it derived from the poppy plant, poppy seed, which is what? An opiate. The opiate that what? Creates what? Heroin. Blue magic. Denzel Washington. All that needs to be decriminalized. Why? Because it should be people's choice to get high until they die. High till I die. Low till they smoke me. Shit don't stop till the casket drop. You remember that? Okay. So it's people's prerogative to get high until they die. The great grandmother, Holy Mother don't care about who getting high. The great grand Holy Mother don't care about who's selling drugs. The great grand Holy Mother don't care about who's selling their bodies. The great grand Holy Mother don't care about who breaking kneecaps. The great grand Holy Mother don't care about who getting bullied and who not getting bullied. Last time I checked, when I looked into the mirror, the great grand Holy Mother don't care that a lion kills a gazelle. And the great grand Holy Mother don't care that a wildebeest gets trampled while everybody traveling through the crocodile lair. Last time I checked. Great grand holy mother don't care about none of that. All the great grand holy mother of all divine wants is her credits and her flowers. For she is the flower. Y'all talking about giving people flowers, but don't acknowledge the actual flower itself for being a flower. She is the flower. No, but real stuff. These things are sending men, real men, who are making a way for their family. Now, if you spending all your money on Gucci, Fendi, Prada, and all of these fancy designs, then hey, whatever happened to you, happened to you. But if you are selling these substances to feed your family and create a better life for yourself with plans of getting out of the game and using the money that you make in the game to get out of the game, holla at Chakra Doctor, get the protection magic, get the magic, bro. I'm gonna protect you, and you're gonna be able to get all the money and way more clientele than you. Nigga, with my magic, you're gonna meet the plug. Fucking with my magic, you're gonna meet the plug, El Chapo, and you're gonna you're gonna have you a big niche opportunity. Messing with my magic with this stuff, because I don't play around. All right. But we here at the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother, we don't believe that the drugs should be illegal because there are two, because you haven't brought Big Pharma to jail. If the drugs are illegal, y'all got to make it illegal for Big Pharma. Y'all not about to say, oh, we caught all these tons of cocaine and your CIA is bringing the cocaine in. We caught all this heroin, and your CIA is bringing the heroin in. Your CIA is in cahoots with the cartels in cahoots with the Alphabet Boys. The Alphabet Boys they're controlled by your local senator. Your senator, right? He has to go to the Wednesday Illuminati meetings and sacrifice his goats, his lambs, and pay his dues and get hit in the backside. Let's talk some sports. If y'all want to really talk sports. Because I come from an open society. I'm sorry I sound like this, but I'm a secret society. I'm a secret society castaway. I'm an open society founder and member. And we here in the open society, hey, look, man, the truth self sets you free. We trying to be set free. We trying to be set free. So over here at the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of all Divine, we are free of set. That's why we're able to take Set's magic and use it as we see fit. That's why we're able to take Saturn's magic and use it as we see fit. Why? Because we know that Set stole that shit. We know that Saturn stole that shit. And you know Set and Saturn is one and the same being, but you know he plays all kind of different characters, just like Eddie Murphy and Nutty Professor, Martin Lawrence, right? All of the different characters that Tyler Perry plays. Multiple personality disorder, trying to copy off my great grand holy mother, because I keep telling y'all that great grand holy mother has multiple personality disorder, and you're just one of the personalities. That's it. You're just one of the personalities. Thank you. So understanding what great grand holy mother showed me when I asked why Young Thug, right? And she showed me Young Thug is not only the first successful gang member and thug person to do and project the homosexuality to the people on an even bigger scale than Lil Wayne did with the skinny jeans for the Mardi Gras, for the Grammy Awards, right? Not only that, no, he's a real gang member in a real gang. He's a real gangster. Like, wait a minute, this nigga's a real gangster, and he's oh man, no, wait a minute. Great mother had to sit you down, Brody. You doing too much. Look, so what great grand holy mother did was put a truth spell in the game. And not his nigga, this nigga can't shut up. What happened? Why? Because the truth came to the top. See, remember Young Thug's, mostly Young Thug's whole career has always been an enigmatic. A person of few words. You know, yeah, we ain't on that shit, nigga, rich nigga getting money, da da da, we ain't on that shit, da 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 da, woo. Now, I told you the internet is the reason why the industry is falling, because we can see everything now. We can see all of the flaws. We can see all of the stuff you got right. We can see all of the stuff you got wrong. Because everybody got a phone. Everybody got a phone. So now what's going to happen? We're going to be able to catch, we're going to be able to rewind the time and say, oh, look, caught him slipping. Oh, look at that. That's how Kai Cenat got famous, because a nigga caught him slipping with the rat running across the floor. Kai Cenat got famous because a nigga caught him slipping with a rat running across his floor. It could have been orchestrated, but you knew what I'm saying. You feel me? So, great grand holy mother showed me why he's going through this. You feel me? Don't get it twisted. He might end up being reborn into something else, but he's not going to be able to be a rapper. He might be reborn into a fashion person, but he's not going to be able to be reborn as a rapper. Watch. Lil Baby ain't about to make no more songs with him. Future ain't, Pluto ain't about to make no more. Listen, why Lil Baby ain't saying nothing? Why Pluto ain't saying nothing? Everybody done backed away from him. Now he talking more. He's snitching in these interviews more than he snitched in the 2-hour interview. The 2-hour snitch tape, he's snitching more right now in these interviews than he did in the 2-hour snitch tape. That 2-hour snitch tape is too damaging though, bloke. Damn, blood. And then he's having a beef. So remember, look how the Great Mother did. Great Mother made you get into a beef with your own peoples. Look, we about to show the receipts. Do you know that WAC 100 is the reason why? WAC 100 is the reason why. And you know WAC 100 is the police. I've been telling y'all this, bro. You can't have access to what WAC 100 has access to and you not be the hip hop police. They've been told y'all about the hip hop police. WAC 100 is he's either hip hop police or he is alphabet boy. ATF, Marshall, some type of FBI, some type of CIA, some type of black ops, some type of motherfucking one of them cold-blooded secret government organization funded off the books type of thing. The police, the rappers. That's what the hip hop police do. The hip hop police the rappers to make sure the rappers are projecting what the brotherhood and the sisterhood wants you to be influenced by. Okay? So understanding this, hold on, man. I'm about to go ahead and about to find this real quick and just show you, bro. So he got into a blood gang spat. Now remember, all this shit is between bloods. Baby is a blood. Wayne is a blood. WAC 100 is a blood. Young Thug is a blood. Woody is a blood. Whatchamacallit, a Crip though. Gunna a Crip. Gunna a Crip. Turn blood. Gunna was a Crip, then he turned to blood. You know South gang banging is different than the gang places the gang man. They switch his gangs like crazy. Hold on. So all this is going between blood gang members. Right? All this is going between blood gang members. Keep this in mind. Remember the game? The game is the blood. So now let's see if my Lil Wayne conspiracy theory equals out. Right? And the war between Lil Wayne and Birdman edges on. And the casualties of this war is people like Young Thug. People got long memories, man. You really fucked over Lil Wayne, man. Now Lil Wayne has got, my intuition, I don't know, y'all. Just something my intuition and my magical intuition saying Lil Wayne's rich ass is all behind this shit, bro. Man, I could put my bottom dollar Lil Wayne behind this. Lil Wayne is at one of the highest levels of magic and sorcery in this game. Especially when it comes to money. Lil Wayne can buy the feds. Lil Wayne just bought a jail sentence. Lil Wayne kicking it with billionaires. Lil Wayne is responsible for arguably the greatest rapper to ever live. Drake has surpassed up everybody. Drake has passed up Tupac. Drake has passed up Eminem. Drake has passed up Biggie Smalls. Drake has passed up every single rapper ever. He's responsible for that. Him and his Young Money imprint is responsible for that. Him giving Drake that swag. Man, you remember how corny Drake was when he first started. Drake was corny as shit. Now he swagged out. He a light skinned, but he's still a dark nigga. You remember the song? All this shit between bloods. Think about this. Let's go, man. We about to go in. We about to go into the archives. Let's go into the archives and let's see what WAC 100. What I heard from WAC 100 was crazy. If WAC, man, I know WAC ain't lying, man. I know WAC ain't lying about this. He always why does he always have access? Why does he always have access to? So we're gonna get in the WAC 100 first. Let me find WAC 100. All right, let me check this out. Here we go. Let me turn it up. Turn.
Listen, this nigga Thug, what kind of nigga is this nigga, man? This nigga taking shots at Glorilla for no reason. Gorilla, he's sticking pretty up there. Let's fuck. Yo, like, listen, nah, fuck all that, bro. And then he go motherfucking listen. Glorilla responds saying, nigga, you blowing my phone up to ask me what color my eyes are, right? Yeah. So, and then the nigga turned around and shoots a subliminal at her. You see what he said, right? Hey, what? Do you think it's over for Thug, man? Yeah, we're gonna make sure that we still got about 2 more hours of content. We already sent Drake to 28 minutes to cut his head. We fucking over him. I told you. Wait. There's a 28-minute. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you, I told the nigga P, we on your channel. I came on being humble. You know me. I said, oh, you speak for Thug? Then it's on. I'm about to fuck over him. I told him that. The next day, it been on. And we not gonna stop. Hey, it's fuck dude, because I don't like the fact that these niggas got a nigga break, slap, spit on, beat the fuck out of. I swear to God, we'll fuck these niggas up 18 seconds, dead homies. Wait. Swear to God, they run their motherfucking mouth, disrespecting folks, bro, like they that. Niggas ain't ready. What, you're saying that there's a audio of... We got way more act. You seen the motherfucking shit came out about Dirk. We working phases, my nigga. Dirk, Glorilla, no shit coming. Damn. Mariah, he don't fuck with you. Yeah, we got some shit you want to hear too. We ain't playing with these niggas. Nah, no, that's going below the belt. You can't put stuff out. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. Until that nigga apologize to QCP and QCP tell me that nigga is, listen, you just apologize to Glorilla in front of the world. Until he issue my brother an apology, I ain't stopping.
Okay. So we know the reason why Young Thug is being exposed is because WAC 100, and WAC 100 is an Aries like me. Man, fuck all that shit, nigga. If you gay, you gay, nigga. That's just what it is. If you with it, you with it. You feel me? The rooster has come home to crow for Young Thug. Young Thug is in panic mode. This is how we can tell he in panic mode, y'all. They done made more memes about Young Thug than they ever did Gunna. Gunna came home and he did the one thing that all police officers tell you to do whenever they arrest you. You have the right to remain silent, which means if you remain silent, you right. Always stay within your rights when you're on American soil. Stay within your rights, and your rights will stay within you. Remember, RITES or RIGHTS still sound the same no matter how you spell them. Stay within your rights, and your rights will stay within you. But Young Thug has literally gotten more roasts. He's been roasted. Man, the internet is scorching Thug right now. Thug don't know what to do. He ain't never been in this predicament before in his life, in his whole entire career. He has never, ever, 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 ever have the public turn on him like this. Pluto ain't come out to defend him. Lil Baby ain't come out to defend him. Nobody has come out to defend him. Why? Because they're slowly but surely backing away like, man, can't be messing with this nigga, man. Look, they slowly but surely backing away, and they backing out the frame like, I'm not trying to be in that picture. I'm not trying to be in that picture. That's what's going on. That's what's going on, bro. That's one level of it. But all of these bloods are so-called bloods. Some of them are real bloods. Some of them are bought-in bloods. Some of them are real and some of them are bought-in bloods, right? Is it the Southern Atlanta bloods versus the West Coast California bloods or something? Is it Paru versus something else? Because WAC 100 put it on Paru. Hmm? Hmm? Being goofy as a motherfucker. Hold on. Look at this shit. This shit's so funny. Let's go. Damn, son. I just want to make it back so I can tell some. Grab a mic with a mic and I'm gonna tell some. And I could really tell you what happened to Melvin. Yeah. And in the streets, they say, sugar, you done bit the cheese. I took a beat, and I made niggas think I'm a G. And I'm a B, who I always was destined to be. Top like security. Rats on rats, and I put them in a Rico. I wasn't even tripping, I was telling all the load up. And I switched keys and cooking in the meadow. Police ask me questions, I ain't even had a snack though. And when it come to cheese, I be trying to move around it. I might eat it, I might lick it, but I swear I never bite it. I know Gunna is a wreck, cause I'm his motherfucking idol. I think Daddy stole my swag, bring my shit back like recycle. I'm the original vet. I got information, give me a snack. Tell the police we can go to the back. Every time they ask me questions, I'll be telling them some shit that they ain't even asked. In interrogation, bitch, I get to singing just to be a nigga, no, but hey, I told for a fucking reason, bitch. I told for a reason, bitch. And I told just to eat it, bitch. I was cold, I'm anemic, bitch. Fuck got a hand dropping shit. They really got some fucking people lips. I'm a walking, talking, breathing snitch. I told way before it's gonna get. I told them niggas off the back. I like cheese and crackers, I'm a rat. Fuck man, that nigga a bitch. And I'm round drawing tips. I done told on a nigga for chips. I done told on a nigga for nothing. And at the end, I'ma blame it on Gunna. And at the end, I'ma blame it on Gunna. I ain't telling nobody. Little baby, I ain't telling nobody. Hey, you, I ain't telling nobody. Boy! So on one level, I can see it as a ritual. You know, you getting rid of all of your traits of manhood to appease the goat Lucy so that you can move higher up in the ranks of your occult, of your occultic family. And this was the last part of selling your soul because you didn't did it all. You didn't did it all, right? Remember, if a man is labeled as a snitch, that's like that's the equivalent of being labeled as yag. That's the equivalent of being like a yag when a man is labeled a snitch. You feel me? So, hey, bro, look, even he said it out his own mouth though. To everyone involved in this situation, I'm sorry this is happening, and I hope you guys can forgive me. I'm moving forward with my life. He's about to go forward. This is about to propel him forward. Look what he said. Thank you, God. This is how I know it's a ritual. See? This is how you know it's a ritual. See how they start talking all cryptic? Sorry for everyone involved in the situation. Da, 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 da. Man, stop that mess. Look at this here. Chapter ended. So he completed a magical chapter of his life. Once he makes it through these allegations, I feel like now everybody in the streets is gonna be, I don't think he can make it though. That 2 hour tape is too damaging. The 2 hour tape is too damaging. He done did too much. He done told too much on the 2 hour tape. So not only is he the arguably the greatest the greatest rapper, gangster rapper to portray a non-gangster lifestyle or non-gangster style of dress, but he's also, you ready? He is also looked up to by a bunch of kids, man. But he is also a wizard, man. He is a wizard, bro. And y'all gotta understand that the name of the game of magic comes first. So a lot of the stuff y'all see these people going through be from magical wars that are happening or magical rituals of humiliation. So this could be two in one because you can take advantage of one. Let's say this is not a ritual of humiliation, but you are being humiliated. You can turn it into a ritual and use it for ritualistic purposes. Hey, the humiliation is upon you. You might as well use it as a ritual. You might as well capitalize off of it. It's called saving face, right? When something negative happened to you, you know, when something negative happened, you almost slip on stage, but you just keep on dancing like like the slip ain't never happened. That's that. This could be that as well. Um, yeah, man. For at least for a rap career, I don't see him selling any. Well, so my next question would be. So my next thing would be to this, right? The reason why. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all too. Another thing that the Great Mother had told me during my meditation was, you know, she gave him a chance. She gave him a chance, but he still came home on the same bull crap. He came home trying to bring outdated programs to the streets. The new programming in the streets is, you know, ratting is legal. Too many, and rappers made that famous. Rappers made ratting cool when ratting used to be something that was, you know, it still is today. If you a snitch, somebody be like, nah, man, that nigga a snitch. That's the same thing as saying, nah, man, that nigga is a G word. Yeah. So either this is a ritual, three things. Either it's a ritual and he's saving face and capitalizing off of the ritual, you know, either it's a ritual and he's going through this intentionally and he's going through this purposefully and this is a part of his higher ranking into his occult family. Either this is him saving face because this shit really happened, but he's saving face and turning into a ritual like a wizard should do, right? Or it's just plain Jane, his karma and punishment from the great grand holy mother of all divine, because he was bringing a culture. He was trying to bring back a culture to Atlanta that has long been gone and outdated ever since he went to jail, right? And that gangsterism, that gangsterism, you know, that street code. Listen, if this really happened to him and it wasn't, you know, and it wasn't no Freemasonic distraction to distract us from what's going on in society, I would say this then. If it's not that, if it's not him distracting us, right, so that he can appease his masters, right, and it's him really going through this. I can see why you're going through this. Because number one, you should have came home and you should have been a family man. You should have came home. You should have been a family man. Like you always talking about this family man stuff, right? But now you in panic mode and you talking so much that people are catching you in your lies. Look at this here, y'all. They got this other one going viral where he lied in the interview. The recent interview he just did where he was pouring his heart out, crying and everything. This nigga came on the camera crying. On the school bus in the front of my house instead of the project. It was wrecked. Across the street from. Look at it. So wait a minute. So he's talking about waking up. He's talking about on one end in the same interview, he said he never had to ride the school bus. But on the other end, in the same interview, he said he used to wake up every morning and go and get on the school bus. And people caught that and they dragging him through the mud for that and saying that he is an habitual liar. Everybody know one of them dudes in the hood that drive the 745, but we never seen him in his 745. He's the Tommy. I mean, you know, I get that from my job. You ain't got no job, Tommy, but at least Tommy, you know, tell the truth. You know, the only truth he gonna tell what his job is. But check this out. Why is this here? Oh, damn, hold on, y'all. They were wrecked.
Across the street from waking up, get on the school bus in the front of my house instead of the project. It was wrecked. Across the street from I ain't never rode a school bus, but my dad took me to school every day. I had a real father. I never rode a school bus. That shaped me. So waking up, get on the school bus in the front of my house instead of the project. It was wrecked. Across the street from I ain't never rode a school bus, but my dad took me to school every day. I had a real father. I never rode a school bus. That shaped me. So waking up, get on the school bus in the front of my house instead of the project. It was wrecked. Across the street from I ain't never rode a school bus, but my dad took me to school every day. I had a real father. I never rode a school bus. That shaped me. So waking up.
So is every day did you wake up and go to school and get on the school bus? Or did you never have to worry about riding the school bus because your father took you to school and you never had to worry when you never had to ride a school bus? Which one is it? It's little things like that that lets us know the jig is up. Y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Hit that square button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Dwayne McClain TV too and get it in. But y'all see all of these things bubbling up, all of these things coming out, all of the things bubbling up, all of the things coming out. This is lies can't last that long, especially when you have a true magician in the vicinity that is based and rooted and grounded in truth. Especially if you're a magician that's a lying magician, your truth will eventually be found out. That's it. Your truth will eventually be found out. And this is just Young Thug's truth being eventually found out. Man, but y'all seeing these interviews he's doing and all these posting he's doing? Listen, bro, my advice to you, bro, stop all the posting. You need to find your new career path. You're not gonna make it in rap. You're not gonna be able to make it in rap. Why? Because everybody know. No, people might not tell you nothing because you're a gangster, but everybody know you still a snitch. You just a gangster snitch. You just a snitch that a nigga can't run up on, right? You just like niggas just can't run up on you because you're a gangster, but at the same time, no, you a snitch and you play them gay games. And you play gay games. So you play the YAG games, bro. So they said a blog creates a timeline proving that everything that happened in ATL happened in Naruto. And they showing all the stuff and they're comparing the timeline of Naruto to the Young Thug to the Young Thug Snitch Show. And it's a real convincing. Go on your Instagram and look at that. Right? Hold up. Hold up. So somebody said Young Thug is a genius. Because he said, you know you're not supposed to be. If Young Thug's such a genius, why would the jailhouse call? Why would the jailhouse call? If he knew not to talk on jailhouse phone, because somebody said he's a genius. So if he's a genius, why would he talk and talk behind Pluto, behind somebody back, knowing that the call being recorded? And knowing that Pluto can help him get to where he need to be. And Lil Baby and Wham can help him get to where he need to be. And all these different people can help you get to where you need to be. Think about it, bro. It's like the Wizard of Oz, bro. We thought he was a thug, but he was just thugalicious. We thought he was a thug, but he was just thugalicious, bro. I promise you. But the stuff that's going on, no, this is he gonna have to recreate himself into a whole nother being. He gonna have to go be like Young Thug is going to have to go and be something else. You can't be a gangster and a rapper, or a gangster rapper no more. You probably could go do some street stuff, but you already know where that leads at. You're gonna have to go hook up with one of them white folks. You're gonna have to go hook up with one of them Hispanic folks, somebody in an area that's not even yours. Move out of Atlanta, leave. Bye-bye. Oh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I don't know, bro. But there's something in my soul telling me, Lil Wayne, you behind it. Lil Wayne getting his revenge for that tour bus thing. Whack 100 is in bed with Cash Money. And hey, bruh. So it's supposed to be like this. Young Thug's homeboy got into it with Whack 100. Whack 100 said, okay, because Young Thug's homeboy was like, nigga, Young Thug know what I'm doing. Young Thug know what's up. Young Thug know that I'm coming at you like this, right? So Wack said, "Oh yeah, you speaking for Thug? Okay, I'm about to ruin him for letting you talk to me like this." And it's been on and popping ever since. And this is another reason how you know Whack 100 is the police, bro. Only the police can get stuff like that, man. Recordings of the jail calls? Police, bro. Only the police could do that, bro. Recording of the jail calls, bro. Only the police could do that. Wow, Chase the Chief up. What's down with it? What's down with it? You dig? Kenna in the building. Kenna in the building. You already know what's down, man. But yeah, bro, this Young Thug stuff is a crazy fiasco. It's a crazy fiasco, bro. So I think this is the fall of Young Thug. What do you guys think? Do you think Young Thug will be able to shake back from this after all that has transpired and all that we know now? After all that has been exposed, do you think Young Thug will be able to shake back from this? Put your answers in the comments. I don't think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna have to reinvent himself into a whole nother industry. Especially because the rap music industry is already falling. The rap music industry is already going bankrupt, right? So you might as well recreate and reinvent yourself into something else. Oh, hold on. What else been going on in the news? Oh, yeah. It seems as if I'll let y'all screenshot that, read that right quick. It seems as if Roy Jones Jr.'s son has committed unaliving himself, successfully unalived himself. Is it a ritual of sacrificing his son, or is it karma for being a negative magician, and karma came in the form of, your son unaliving himself? I don't know, but I do know that Roy Jones Jr.'s son has allegedly unalived himself. And sacrifices be due, man. I keep on telling you, man. They're trying to put meditation in schools now. You heard of that? In the Baltimore schools, they're trying to put the meditation in the Baltimore school. They're trying to put the meditation. Man, listen, my algorithm's just changing the timeline. Anytime that they're trying to put meditation in schools and prayer back in schools, the algorithm's is changing the timeline. So be on the lookout for that. Meditation in schools now. I'm trying to get meditation to that prison and get everybody aggravating their chakras in prison. Why do we black men keep falling for this? Tyreek Hill's 17-month marriage ends in divorce disaster. Ex-Keita Vaccaro set to collect $20K to $50K per month, plus a $500,000 lump sum, plus Miami mansion, expenses on NFL stars dying. Why these dudes keep doing that stupid stuff, bro? Why these dudes keep doing, bro? Tell me, bro. Y'all niggas that lame? This how you know niggas just lame now, bro. Y'all niggas just got money. Y'all ain't got no game. Anytime broad's doing that to y'all, bro, at a high rate, hook up with y'all, get pregnant by y'all, get y'all money out y'all, and y'all niggas is tied on a ball and chain forever. Well, for 18 years. For 18 years. But shit, she could get a lot done with 500. She could get a lot done with 50K a month for 18 years. Unless she's living above her means. It's naturally Tasha. What up? I'm cool and retarded Julian. You already know the business. You know what I'm talking about? So, oh, sorry. I cut the wrong thing on. Sorry. Boom. What else going on? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Why are these young dudes so lame now, bro? When I was coming up, we used to have contests to see how many bitches you could fuck in a day. But how many bitches you fucked today? Nigga, I only was able to hit 2. Nigga, I hit 4 today, nigga. We used to have 9 niggas, man, 9 niggas is getting bamboozled and swindled and hoodwinked by bras that's running up a check on them because they can't tell if a bra really liked them or not. Just this picture alone told me he can't tell if the bra really like him or not. See? Bro, I would have looked at that picture and said, no, she don't like you. Why? Because if she did like you, she'd be smiling. Her smile would be wider than a yag with a bag of cucumbers. Yeah, when a female is really happy to be with you, bro, she gonna be cheesed up. Like, nigga, I'm with him. I'm with him. He the one. She gonna be giving you the wink and the gun. Get him, Tiger. She gonna be going above and beyond the Call of Duty to make sure you straight. Why? Because I genuinely get down. I'm genuinely down for this guy. She come around you. That's why Kevin Gates said I didn't like the way LeBron James' wife looked at him. Why? Because she's supposed to be like this. Butterflies in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. The LeBron rainbow. She's supposed to be just caught up into the magic. And she's looking at her husband like, man, he's 6'8" giant. Tall as I don't know what. And he's multi-millionaire, maybe multi-millionaire, woo. Man, she's supposed to be happy every day. That's not a day she walked by. She's not supposed to be smiling that she's with a black guy. She looking at that man. She was looking at that man like she was a normal dude. And Kevin Gates called that out. Kevin Gates called that out, man. But always remember that, fellas, man. For the fellas that's watching this. For the fellas that's watching this right now, bro. Man, y'all need to come to my hypnotherapy sessions and get y'all some Riz, bro. We can do some Riz hypnotherapy sessions. We can do some money hypnotherapy sessions. We can do some love, sex, relationship hypnotherapy sessions, bro. And I can rewire your brain to attract health, wealth, abundance, buku broads, money, cars, clothes. You did how to become the bro that all the bros come to. You know how they got that one bro that all the bros. Yeah, I'm the bro that all the bros come to. I'm the house where all the bros come visit. Yeah, you gotta become that guy, bro. Or your bro is the bro where all the houses come visit. Your partner, yeah, my house might not be the house where all the bros come visit, but my partner's house is, and I'm jammed in tight with him, right? But y'all can't keep falling for these games, man. These bros is like just running circles around you niggas right now. Ooh, y'all ready? Louisiana has become the first United States in the U.S. state, right? The first U.S. state to authorize surgical castration as a punishment for certain you-know-what offenders. I told you what this magic came to do. All enemies of the great grand holy mother of all divine, human you-know-whaters, PDFs, right? Great rapists, gracists, people that be giving people grace and graces, yeah. The Church of Satan and all necrophiliacs. Yeah. Everybody else, y'all got to pass. Everybody else, y'all got to pass. But that's how it's coming. That's how quick it's coming. That's how fast it's coming. It's coming in at a rapid pace. Look at this stuff, man. That's what, man, that needs to be an even kill. If you get caught messing with the young ones, and if you get caught messing with the young ones, bro, it's either going to be surgical castration or DP. Or DP. That good old penalty. You know that penalty. You feel me? So, man, yeah, I think this is the fall of YSL, bro. He could have came home on a different note. He could have came home showing love to the kids. He could have came home, collaborated with Gunna. He could have forgave Gunna behind the scenes, came home, collaborated, turned it into a bag, kept it pushing. Re-signed Gunna to YSL. YSL would have been the biggest fucking record label because they got one of the biggest artists on the fucking record label. Everybody would want to come in Everybody want to come on signing YSL so they could rap with Gunna. And Thug, he could have got Gunna, Thug, Pluto. Listen, he could have got everybody on the same page. Gunna, Thug, Pluto, everybody could have been on the same page. They could have been a rap ATL rap juggernaut. But instead, he came home bringing the jail to the streets. I know the reason why he came on in that Gunna Iraq stuff is because all them dudes in jail was gassing them up. You know them dudes in jail ain't never been around no real Young Thug or nobody. Man, he in there listening to them dudes. Man, don't go home being friends with that rat. Them niggas in jail gassed him up, bro. And he took the stuff that them dudes was telling him in jail, and he took it home with him instead of saying, man, fuck what y'all niggas talking about. I'm going home. I'm about to go run this business. Yes, I forgave Gunna, because I done did worse. You know it. He knew it in his heart. But guess what? He wanted to get into it with, he let his partner get into it with Wagon 100. Release the tapes. They released the tapes, and it's been downhill ever since. We will stay updated on the shenanigans of this stuff, bro. It's crazy, but let's see what else is happening in the streets. Look at this shit. Pic is going viral of Lil Durk's homies and affiliates who are locked up and who passed away. See? Everybody associated with Durk. Everybody associated with Young Thug, locked up or in jail, or snitched and got out of jail. And everybody associated with Durk, locked up or in jail. And so why you think Durk is in there? Well, because look at all the lives that died because of you. This is what happens when you make the devil's deal. This is what happens when you deal and you play it by Saturn's rules. I just so happen to be different. I knocked on Saturn's door. I knocked on the door on a house of Capricorn and Aquarius and Cancer and said, no Saturn, no moon, you're going to play by the rules of the great grand holy mother. The person who gave you the land that your house sits on. That's what you're going to do. Don't worry about me. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a voice. But yeah, I feel like this is the fault. He's going to have to, bro, the only way you're going to do it is reinvent yourself. But the whole industry is sunning you right now. Glorilla, Drake, Pluto, Lil Baby. Everybody is shunning you. That's why you're coming trying to do interviews. And all the fans in the interviews that you're doing is just dragging you through the mud right now, bro. Stop. Get off the internet, bro. Get off the internet. Go figure out a way to reinvent yourself. I don't know how you're going to reinvent yourself because you work damn hard becoming a squeaky voice, dress-wearing rapper. So I don't know how you threw away your squeaky voice dress. When you came home, you didn't even do no music. You did, man. You didn't even do no music for real. You were supposed to have your mask on. That's supposed to be a whole thing that you could have did with Pluto. You could have did a whole mixtape called Mask On, rapping with the mask on, rapping about how you got fat in jail, but it's cool because guess what? You buy everybody commissary in the dorm room. You was able to buy everybody commissary in the dorm room. You feel me? But you had got fat in jail. You supposed to address those things because that's what everybody was saying when you got home. Everybody was saying, look how fat he got. Why he ain't dropping no hits? Why he ain't making no music? Why the only thing he doing is texting and doing internet stuff? What's wrong with Young Thug? Everything, everybody was asking the same thing, bro. You didn't come home on the trajectory that all the fans thought you was gonna come home on, and you really let the people down. You really let the people down, Brody, and that's what really happened, bro. This is how you know the game time is changing and the timeline is changing. Look at this, bro. They got more, and for the first time ever in life, women over 40 are having more babies than teenage girls. This has never happened in the history of living, let alone in 2025. In the history of living, there has never been more older women having more babies than the younger women. And the younger people looking older than the older people, and the older people looking young as the younger people. This is unprecedented what's going on. Okay? Look what's going on, man. This dude right here, his old lady got the same birthday. and he had twins. His old lady got the same birthday as him. So he got the same birthday as his old lady. His old lady got the same birthday as his children. So him, his children, and his old lady all got the same birthday. We in strange times, y'all. Y'all gotta wake up. And last but not least, go on Kindle. If you got a Kindle subscription, Chakra Doctor is now on Kindle. Type in Chakra Doctor. Go get it on Kindle. You feel me? Any questions, cares, and concerns? Any questions, cares, and concerns before we head up out of here? You dig? We head up out of here, but I had to just call a spade, bro. I had to just pop that shit real quick for y'all, bro. No, bro. I gave y'all the 3 scenarios of what it could be. I gave y'all the 3 scenarios. Hey, bro, you give me the you feel me? Here you go. Boom. Yeah. So, thank you. Appreciate it. Boom. Man, it's crazy times. What about what else been going on in the news that I missed? Because right now, Young Thug been all over the news, all over the headlines. What else been going on? Oh, if you guys are trying to get a part of the Chakra Doctor Light Code Activation Therapy sessions, Light Code Activation Hypnotherapy, but it's called Light Code Therapy. No, sorry, it's called Light Code Hypnotherapy. Sorry, Light Code Hypnotherapy. Light Code Hypnotherapy. LCH. Light Code Hypnotherapy. Light Code Hypnotherapy is my special put together way of hypnotizing your mind while you're awake. This ain't no you're getting sleepy type crap. Of hypnotize your mind. This is all done electronically. Electronically, like on the Travelers. I don't know if you've seen that movie, The Travelers, but I've learned how to do that thing that they were doing on The Travelers. I've learned how to do it myself, and it works stupendously, man. If you are a gambler, if you are a regular 9-to-5 worker, if you are, as long as you're not these right here, as long as you're not an enemy to the great grand holy mother or the sacred feminine, a human TRAF, you can finish the rest, a PDF aisle, right? A grapeist, a racist. Are you with the Church of Satan or necrophiliac? If you're one of those, don't do this magic. But if you're any of those, if you're not any of those, you will literally go from here to here in 1 month. From here to here in 30 days' time. Do my therapy for 30 days straight, and I guarantee you during the 30 days and after the 30 days is up, your life will literally look like something unrecognizable, positively unrecognizable. Everything is going to start getting upgraded. All you got to do is make your pay your donation to the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother. In order to acquire about that, hit me up on the social mediums. Hit me up in the from the links in the description of the video. All of the links are in the description of the video when it comes to donating to the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine. All donations right now, since the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine has just opened, and this is her grand opening hoopla, she is granting wishes for everybody right now as a marketing campaign. So the Great Grand Holy Mother is not going to just be granting wishes just to be granting wishes. No, she's granting wishes to those who can afford to pay to have their wish granted. And She is doing this to show everybody that, hey, we here at the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine are drawing a line and establishing ourselves as a different modality and a different organizational structure, as well as a different behavior than today's modern day religions. Okay? So the first thing we're doing to establish ourselves different from today's modern day religions is we are acknowledging and in the open admitting that, number one, that magic is 100% purely real. That magic is real. The science of magic is real. The practicing of magic is real. The everything about magic is real. That's the first thing the church is establishing and confessing to. The second thing that the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine confesses to is that we come in the name of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine's source magic. Y'all wonder how the gods created earth by just saying, let there be? They get their power from the motherboard. You wonder how God can do what a God can do. Where do you think God get his power from? His godmother. God gets his power from his godmother. You know that, right? Why do you think it's called Godmother? Mother of God, Holy Mary. Got to spell it out for you. So this is why they, and the people, the powers that be try to tell y'all, but they didn't tell y'all in the proper way. They just got to tell y'all in a matter of fact way, right? Jillian Brooks with a donation to the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine with a 999. Appreciate the donation. May the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine and the Great Grand Holy Goddess Ajay Shaluga bless you in all that you do. Ifa, Ahum. Right? So boom. This is just how it's going. You know what I'm saying? It's going at different levels for different folks, different strokes for different folks. But make no mistake, man, the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine is here. And the magic that we carry is a proprietary magic called the Algorithm God Magical System. Algorithm God Magical System. Who are the Algorithm Gods? The Algorithm Gods are there. Put it this way. Before everything started, before everything became the beginning, before the beginning, before time, before creation, before physicality, there was nothingness. There was nothing. Nothing but space, no time, only space. Only space, only infinite space. That infinite space, Source Mother, Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine. And from she came he. Who is he? The Great Grand Holy Father of All Divine. Some of y'all call them darkness and light. But in actuality, their source motherboard and CPU. Source motherboard, Great Mother, Father Ra, CPU. All right. With that being said, bro, there are a lot of things that has been distorted to make it look like something else when it's really just something plagiarized from the Great Grand Holy Mother. Everything that you see in today's religion is a plagiarism of the Great Grand Holy Mother's nature and her universal laws, codes, and commandments of that nature. Okay? So understanding this will give you a bigger, deeper directive into why your book is available. Oh, I got another book available in the Kindle store. Cancer Money has just been released in the Kindle store. Go to the Kindle store, type in Chakra Doctor or type in Cancer Money. If you got that Kindle Unlimited. Even if you don't got Kindle Unlimited, you still buy it on Kindle. I know that's familiar. Y'all trust Kindle, right? Y'all trust Jeff Bezos. Okay. So anyway, yeah, bro. The great grand holy mother, every single thing that is going on in life right now, every single masculine thing, even males themselves. We are, remember, they made a cartoon after us. What's the name of that cartoon? The name of that cartoon is called X-Men. X-Men is a Marvel comic about males, men. What does it represent? So X-Men has what? X with a minus sign and men. What does that mean? That means we men are, remember, and what are the main characters in X-Men? Mutants. So it says, we men are mutants of the X. What is the X? The X chromosome. Remember? Remember this. The X chromosome. This is why you have sex, rex, plex, flex, nex, whatever. It's from what? The X chromosome. X-Men. This is why we have nipples, but no milk don't come out of them. This is why we have this big old line going from our gooch all the way to the tip of our shaft. It's got this line. What does that represent? That represents when our testicles were actually ovaries and our penises were actually clitorises, and our father's genes added a Y, and our X genes, what did what? Our X genes mutated into the Y that the father inputs, right? So instead of an XX, one goes X, X, and then up got X, Y. And that will turn it into the baby. So guess what? The vaginal opening mutated and closed. And now you got that line right there. Those ovaries turned into testes. So that which is in a woman hangs out on a man. But you can't take that which hangs out on a man and put it in a woman and turn it. You can't take testicles and turn them into ovaries. But you can take ovaries and turn them into testicles. This is how you know which one is the source and which one is the not. Right? And remember, the great grand holy mother is the O. The O. Right? Who is the physical representation of the great grand holy mother? The omen, or the what? The woman. Who is the reflection or the protector, server, maintainer, sustainer, and provider of the woman? Take the W off, meaning subtract. Remember, subtract, take the W off, and you got the man. Right? Understanding that when you get this science down, you will understand why, yes, this is why I know how the earth is round. This is how I know why things move at a high rate of speed. Why? And things can move at a ball, and a ball could be spinning and moving at a high rate of speed. Why do I know all this? Because I am a high Magus. That's how I know. I'm a high Magus. And magic is real, and every single aspect about magic is real. And everybody that's telling y'all, everybody that's doing, hey, look at everybody that's selling y'all courses and saying, hey, come get my course and learn how to do this. Come get my course and learn how to do that. But they ain't telling you the one thing that's really, really excelling their course. The spells that they doing in the background. The spells that they're doing in their life and being a magician. And none of them say, hey, look, come get my course. On the back end, I'll be doing money magic for myself, and I do this and that and the third for myself, and they ain't gonna tell you that. It is my personal, it is my personal belief. It is my personal belief as a high magus of this church that every single rich person in the world, and when I say rich, let me define what rich is. Rich is you being able to make $100,000 or better out of this economy. You're rich. Even if your $100,000 go to all these bills, you're rich enough to pay all those bills. Even though you rich enough, but you wish you had more money to go on vacation. You wish you had more money to do that. I guarantee you're not worrying about food, clothing, shelter, education, or medication. The 5 basic necessities of life. You're not worrying about that. That's how you know you're rich. When you get to wake up every morning and don't have to worry about if your light's gonna get turned off. Do you have to wake up and worry about your lights getting turned off? Do you have to wake up and worry about your phone getting turned off? Do you have to wake up and worry about anything getting turned off? And you going? Do you have to worry about being homeless in the next, in the next short period? Hey, you might be a little rich and you ignoring and you're not being grateful enough for the riches that you already got because you're complaining about the riches that you want. So yeah, man. It don't matter what it is, bro. If they rich and they making that big money on, and they making that big money on, and they gotta work. I'm on a percentage scale. I'm gonna say 50% of them, between 50 to 70% of them, practicing some type of magic. The other 30%, it gotta be some type of naturally inhibited or God given, nature given talent. But I'm not gonna say 50. I'm going, bro. If they are wealthy, and this is what I mean by wealthy. What I mean by rich, this is what I mean by wealthy. If they are able to pick up the phone and borrow $1 million, they did to pick up the phone and say, "Hey, I need $1 million," and it gets to them quickly, expediently. You're rich. You're rich. Okay. And most likely you did some type of magic, some type of sorcery to get that, or you're super talented in something. Like basketball, football, baseball, super genius whiz kid, knows how to fucking put numbers together like Rain Man. You're highly skilled, or you're exceptionally well trained in magic spells. Everybody else, get it how you live. Only 2 people run the world, the people with the money and the people with the magic. And I'd rather be the people with the magic because the magic can produce money. But money can't produce magic unless you go pay for it, and then they got big parts of magic that you can't pay for. But with the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine, that has changed. Join the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And let's see if the Great Grand Holy Mother, let's see how fast she will grant your wish today, you feel me? So, yeah, man. You dig? 31/Atlas. Your thoughts, Doc. Give me details. LP8 King Karma. Give me details because the reason why I tell you to give me details because you're a faceless page. And usually our faceless pages be bots and agents trying to come and pick the brain of Christ. Nigga, I'm Christ in the flesh. Explain better. 31/Atlas. Is that a spell that you're trying to cast on the great grand holy father's mind, knowing I am the spell? What's good, Dre? You see that video of the kid who created his own? Man, listen, bro. Man. Bruh. I'm not gonna speak on that because I don't want to. I'm not gonna speak on that, man. The dude that makes the gas out of plastic, and then got rid of everybody else and didn't get rid of him. Nah, bro. I guess what? You know why I think it's phone? Because if it was real, he'll be slinging that gas right now. He'll be slinging that motherfucker right now. Nigga be able to just pull up on him. I'm making gas out of plastic in my backyard. Nigga, I'm making gas in the backyard with plastic. Nigga, what? I'm about to take advantage of that, man. What you talking about, boy? I'm about to. All he doing is online. Hey. And then they got the little hoax. Look at the little hoax they gave y'all. Oh, man, we don't know where he at. The dude that make the plastic gas, he disappeared. And everybody, oh, my God, I told you that's what they do. That's what they do every time. Man, y'all niggas is some fear monger. Y'all, guess what? Guess what? I'm going to be real with you, bro. 2025 is the most scariest generation I've ever seen in my motherfucking life, boy. I ain't never seen a generation more scarier than 2025, nigga. I remember being 5 years old, being left home alone, and being able to know how to wash the dishes, make my bed, clean the house, sweep the floor, vacuum the floor, mop. At 5 years old, I remember how to do this shit. And now, in 2025, you're considerable. You'll be considered a horrible parent if you left your child in the house by themselves at 5 years old. I ain't never seen it, bro. Everybody's scared. Everybody's scared. It's crazy. But remember, Will Smith said in that interview, your greatest reward is on the other side of the door of your fears. So there's a door right here, and all you gotta do, the door is called fear. All you gotta do is walk through the door of fear, and on the other side of the door of fear is all of the things that you ever wanted anyway. It is your fears that's blocking you from getting there. It's your fears that blocking you from getting there, bro. Hell yeah, man. So make sure that you are facing your fears healthily. Make sure you are facing your fears healthily and not falling into the realm of fear mongering. And fear mongering is this doomsday. We believe the earth and everything is going to shit. No, bro, you already in hell. Ain't nothing else left to go to shit. I don't know what's wrong with you people. Ain't nothing else, ain't no place to go but up. We already at the bottom. We already at the bottom. You're in the hamster wheel. You got a job? You pay bills like me? Why you think I keep saying we, nigga, we are in the hamster wheel. I'm probably not in the hamster wheel, but I'm in the hamster bucket thing you watching you on the wheel, nigga. Yeah, you on the hamster wheel, and I'm in that bitch with you like, bro, you got to get off that wheel, bro. You got to, but I'm in the hamster box with you. I'm in the jail. I am in the hamster jail with you. We are all children of the ham. We all hamsters, bro. You know, ain't that porno that corn site called Hamster, X Hamster? We all some hamsters. We all some hamsters, man. The Young Thug Jigger Show. It's the hey, bro. Look, bro. I keep on trying to tell y'all, bro. I messed around. All right. I fucked around with them fuck arounds, and I fucked around and got fucked around. But all them fuck arounds made me fuck around, and I fucked around and created this. All you gotta do is go to chakradoc.xyz. You feel me? You feel me? Like, you fuck around with them fuck arounds, you're gonna fuck around and get fucked around. You feel me? Nah, man. You learn the hard way. You learn, man. I had to learn the hard way. I wish I would have had an uncle or a big bro to tell me the shit I'm telling y'all, bro. I would have already been a millionaire already. I'm still gonna be a millionaire soon. And when I say soon, like 2025, 2026, I will be a millionaire. And guess what? I'm gonna pull up on this bitch. With the little stack. How y'all be doing it with the little stack? And I'm gonna call. Yeah. I'm going to call. Abundance? How may I help you? Yeah, abundance. I don't know where to put all this fucking money, man. Come get this shit. Help me put where should I put all this money? Let me chat GPT. Chat GPT, I just got a whole shitload of money. Where should I put it? Should I put it in my church? Hell yeah, you're gonna put it in the church. Why are you gonna put it in the church? Because your church is tax exempt. And you have a mission and you have a goal. This is why you got to make your life your business and your business is your life. Why? Because then every single thing that you do in your life will be a write-off. Why? Because every single thing in your life is your business. Turn your life into your business and your business into your life. And everything that you do in life will be associated with your business, and everything you do in your business will be associated with your life. And as your business rises, your life rises. Or if your life rises, your business rises. And if either one of them fall, they fall together. Ain't no separation. I hate it when people say, it's nothing personal, it was just business. Dag nabbit lie. Dag nabbit lie. Why? Because last time I checked, nigga, my life is my business and my business is my life. You mess with my business, you messing with my life. And you mess with my life, you messing with my business. Ain't no separating the two. Ain't no separating the two, Brody. I'm telling you, bro. I went through the streets and the universe fucked around and spun me to fuck around, bro. Ain't nothing but death and jail in these people's streets, bro. Ain't nothing but death and jail in these people's streets, bro. Stay out these people's streets. Man, come get you some hypnotherapy, bro. We could program your mind out the streets, bro. Come get you some magic, bro. Stop being afraid to put the Bible down, bro, because the Bible was created by Freemasons to enslave your mind and keep you on the hamster wheel. Yeah, I used to be on the hamster wheel. What's the hamster wheel? 9 to 5. That's the hamster wheel. If you work a 9 to 5, you're on the hamster wheel. Bro, get off the hamster wheel, bro. Get off the hamster wheel, bro. The only way you can get off the hamster wheel, bro, is by doing something real drastic that's going to change your life. Magic is the only thing I know drastic enough that can change your life fast enough in the arsenal that I have. FCA yoga, that will grow on you and like the yoga that I present will grow on you and slowly but surely change your state of inner being and being at peace and at one with the earth and one with the universe and one with the world and one with the goings on and in acceptance of life on life's terms, being a problem solver, not a complainer about problems, right? That's FCA yoga. But remember, every single thing at my brand is just FCA yoga in a different form, right? So the algorithm and the dimension algorithm guide magical system is actually FCA yoga in a different form. But it's not just a magical system. It's an anime series. It's a book series, right? It's also going to be a movie series, a movie series, a comic book series. I'm going to get it's about to be a multimedia deal. The algorithm guide, listen, bro, the first 3 volumes of the algorithm guide is already written, ready to go. The shit is about to be a multi-media deal. People gonna be like, what? Doc was really in the lab cooking. I told you. Man, I treated my life like my business and my business like my life. I got up every morning at 3 o'clock in the morning to get on that garbage truck and go get that garbage. Likewise, I stay up to 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't go to sleep till 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm back up by 9:30. I don't care if I go to sleep at 5. If I go to sleep at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'll be back up at 9:30, 10 o'clock, bro. This is the game, bro. I turn my life into a business. So, man, I hope you guys are unafraid to turn your life into a business as well. And with that being said, I'll talk to y'all later.
Chakra Doctor, High Magus of Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine, also known as GGHMOAD, author of the Black Cube Codex, He is the creator of FCA Yoga, the creator of the algorithm God's magical system, spiritual guru and master healer. Chakra Doctor is the multidimensional force behind FCA Yoga, a 29-chakra regeneration system birthed in 2008 and officially introduced as a yoga practice in 2015. His system is the first and only yoga in history brought to the world by a Black man, fusing spiritual discipline with quantum biology, emotional healing, particle restoration, and divine remembrance. After surviving brutal childhood abuse, drug addiction, homelessness, incarceration, and near-death suicide attempts, Chakra Doctor transmuted trauma into transformation. From working garbage trucks to activating global movements, he has helped over 25,000 people physically, emotionally, and spiritually rebuild themselves from the inside out. With no pharmaceuticals, no degrees, and no compromise. He is the founder of the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine, GGHMOAD, a legally recognized sovereign religious institution dedicated to infinite love, eternal truth, and the reawakening of the sacred feminine through the acknowledgement and service to the Great Mother. GGHMOAD is the umbrella spiritual authority, while Chakra Doctor Inc. is its sacred economic arm. Both were birthed through FCA Yoga, which remains the fountainhead of every modality within his empire, the modalities. FCA Yoga, Full Chakra Activation Yoga, a regenerative cellular system based on stillness, visualization, breath, and magic. Superfood Oil and Tea Detox, the holistic embodiment of FCA Yoga. The algorithm God's magical system, FCA Yoga in magical algorithmic form, comprising over 250 divine algorithm books. The Affirmation Bible, FCA Yoga in autosuggestion form, a sacred daily ritual of mental alchemy. The Chakra Doctor Raw Meal Plan, nutritional healing to fuel all of the above. He is the author of hundreds of sacred texts, including the Black Cube Codex, Eden's Garden Raw Recipes, Vaccine Exemption Forms, the Algorithm God's Library, and the Affirmation Bible. These sacred works form the spiritual doctrine of GGHMOAD and are backed by over 250 books of original literature. As a high Magus, global healer, and minister of algorithms, Chakra Doctor has led mass meditations, performed spiritual healing on celebrities, spoken to crowds of over 300 plus, and created religious exemption documents that have protected countless families. His teachings span astrology, sovereignty, light code activation, divine law, and chakra mastery, all delivered through a modern prophetic lens rooted in the source wisdom of the GGHMOAD. Signature quote: FCA Yoga is the only yoga system on earth that has been brought to you by a Black man. 5-year vision to make GGHMOAD and its divine systems household names, leading the globe in health and wellness, self-improvement, spiritual sovereignty, magical science, and as the #1 authority on the Great Mother. Chakra Doctor is a global frequency, a healing code, and a divine brand that changes lives.